Besides learning a safe and effective way of preparing yourself for your Pilates workouts, or for exercise in general, you will also learn some key stretches for cooling down afterwards. Warming up before exercise is essential, as it prepares your body for movement and helps to prevent muscle strains or more serious injuries. It's the same for cooling down after exercise. You're helping to ease your body back into its natural state. You will need the following equipment: an exercise mat or thick towel, some comfortable clothing, and a small support, towel or cushion, which are optional. The warm-up. Exercise 1, shoulder rolls. Sit down cross-legged on your exercise mat or towel and rest your hands on your knees. If this position isn't comfortable for you, either sit on a small support, all towel, or have your legs bent up in front of you. Keep your back as straight as possible with your neck following its natural line. Inhale and gently start to roll your shoulders back, then exhale to complete the circle. Repeat this 3 times. When you finish, do the same thing, but rolling the shoulders forwards. Exercise 2. Feet circles and flexes. Bring your legs out straight in front of you. Again, if you're uncomfortable in this position, then prop yourself up on a support. Breathe naturally and circle both feet around one way 3 times, then the other way 3 times. Adjust your feet back to a parallel line, then again breathing naturally, point both down to the floor, then passing through the toes, soles of the feet and heels, flex them back. Repeat this 5 times. If you find pointing the feet produces cramp, stretch them back the opposite way, pull on the toes and give them a wiggle. Exercise 3. Hip rotation. Lie down with your knees bent and your back in neutral. Inhale and rotate one leg out, keeping your pelvis stable, then exhale, lengthen the leg along the mat and draw it back into the starting position. Repeat this 4 times with one leg. Then change to do the other leg. Try and maintain your pelvis stable throughout the exercise, but keep the hip as free as possible. Exercise 4. Arm opening. Turn over onto your side and draw your legs up to a 90-degree angle. Have your back in neutral and reach your arms out in front of you, one on top of the other. Rest your head on the mat, but if you feel too much of a stretch in the neck, like Sophie, put a support underneath. Inhale to raise the arm to the ceiling, following the hand with the eyes. Then as you exhale, open the arm down towards the floor. Inhale, stay. Exhale, contract your abdominals, but relax further into the stretch. Then as you inhale, start moving back, and exhale to return to the start. Repeat this 3 times, being aware not to overarch the lower back. Then do the same thing on the other side. This exercise completes the warm-up. Now let's look at how you should finish a workout with the cool-down. Exercise 1. Hip flexor stretch. Start from kneeling upright with your back straight. Take a big step forward with either leg. Adjust your position until your back leg rests just above the knee, not on the actual knee itself, and rest both hands on the front knee. Keeping your back straight, inhale. Then as you exhale, lean from your hip further into the stretch. Maintain this for about 3 deep breaths. To increase the stretch, push your backside forwards. When you finish, repeat the same thing on the other leg. Exercise 2. Lower back, chest and shoulder stretch. Lie down on your mat, keeping one leg extended, and gently bring the other into your body. Using the opposite hand, Slowly draw the knee across your body and towards the floor. When you have reached the position where you feel a sufficient stretch in your shoulder and lower back, gently turn your head away from the bent knee. Stay in this position for 3 deep breaths, increasing the stretch every time you breathe out. Then return to the center and repeat the same thing to the other side. Exercise 3. Hip and gluteus stretch. Sit up in a cross-legged position with your hands lightly resting on your knees. If you're uncomfortable like this, then sit on a small support. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, curl forwards down to the floor, reaching the arms out in front to a point that is comfortable for you. Take 3 deep breaths in this position. Every time you breathe out, try and relax a little more into the stretch. When you finish, curl back up to sitting, change your legs over, and repeat the same thing on the other side. Exercise 4. Neck and spine stretch. This exercise completes the cool down. Extend your legs out in front of you to slightly more than hip distance apart and relax your arms. Inhale, then as you exhale, lengthen your spine forwards over your legs, relaxing your neck to finish. Take 3 deep breaths here, and every time you breathe out, relax further into the stretch. Finally, inhale once more, then as you exhale, return to the start.